Hi, I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0. With me today, Charlie Pierce. Randy Moss returns to New England on Sunday, the first game after he was traded in the most controversial move of not only the Patriots season, Charles, but in the league, a trade of that magnitude. And since then, the team is 2-0. However, the offense has not exactly been the greatest show on turf. 179 yards in total offense in a victory in San Diego. The question is, how much do they miss Randy Moss, whether they're winning or not?
Well, I don't want to. I'm going to dip into West Wing Latin and give you post hoc ergo propter hoc, which is never true. They're not 2-0 because Randy Moss is gone. Their offense is completely a work in progress now because he's gone. Everybody else is trying to figure out what they can do. They're trying to figure out how to maximize these two very talented young tight ends. That's going along a little bit faster. Wes Welker's trying to figure out where he fits in. Deion Branch is just happy to be here at this point. Right. And I think, between Welker's coming back from the injury and his yes, the offense with Randy Moss is a much different offense. And I don't think, I hope at least we haven't seen the best of it yet.
Well, let's establish, I'll reaffirm what Charlie said. They're not 2-0 because they got rid of Randy Moss. They're surviving despite not having Randy Moss. Let's start with that. Let's talk about Welker for a second. The numbers would indicate that he clearly misses Randy Moss. In 2 games without Moss, he's caught 11 passes for 78 yards. That's not even 8 yards, barely 8 yards, almost a reception. But I pose this to you, Charles. It seems to me that Wes Welker's issue is more the fact that he's in his recovery stage a little bit more than it is that he doesn't have Randy Moss.
Well, not just that, but I mean, he's in the physical recovery stage, and yet moving out Randy Moss means he will get more physical attention than he might have otherwise, which can do nothing but hinder his overall physical recovery. So you've got a cycle going on here.
I'm not going to suggest.
I mean, it's really good for Aaron Hernandez, but it's not real good for Wes Welker.
I'm not going to suggest that he shouldn't have come back. Obviously, if he was physically able to play, he was going to have to play. But to think that he would be the Wes Welker of yore right away was preposterous. We haven't seen that explosion, that breakaway. What made him Wes Welker was not the catching the football. It was the yak.
It was the yak.
It was the yak, the yards after catch, and that's not there. It's simply not there.
Right. And although he was
with or without Moss,
he was having a fairly good season though up until the time Moss left.
37.
He had 3 touchdowns in 4 games.
He was averaging only 8 yards a carry, a reception though, Chuck.
Right.
That's under.
Yeah, well, that's without the yaks, basically. That's catch the ball, fall down.
As long as it's 27, only 2 over 20. All right. So the fact of the matter is, of course, they're trying to make up for the fact that they don't have Moss. Can they do it? Yeah, I think they can do it. They won 3 Super Bowls without Randy Moss, throwing to people who weren't Randy Moss or anything like Randy Moss.
But they still want the deep threat. You saw it last week when they had that bungled double reverse thing where people collided in the backfield. Right. That's what they have for a deep passing game now.
All right. So we haven't mentioned the name, but he's better start getting into gear. His name is Brandon Tate. He's the only deep threat in theory that they have. They need something out of Brandon Tate.